Hi everyone, Giuliano here. In this video I'm going to talk about Viva Connections, more specifically a new card available. It is the People Search card and a new restyled and renewed card, which is the News. It's no longer called Top News, just News. And it is more enriched, and this will bring more capabilities to your internet in SharePoint. Alright, let me show you all new capabilities. Let's go! Here I am in Microsoft Teams. In the upper left corner I have an app called Contoso. This is Microsoft Viva Connections that I have previously installed and set up on my Teams tenant. You can follow one of my videos if you want to set up Viva Connections on your environment. Now I would like to focus on this section. This is the new layout of this page released by Microsoft. In this section called Dashboard, we have adaptive cards, which are common cards. What I would like to do here is adding a couple of news adaptive card and then a third adaptive card, which is the People card. Alright, to do that I'm going to use SharePoint, which is more easy to manage the dashboard. So to do that I'm going to open a new browser instance that I have here, and this is my SharePoint home site. This is where I placed Microsoft Viva Connections dashboard. Now to handle this I'm going to click on the wheel, on the gear icon in the upper right corner, and then I'm going to click on Manage Viva Connections. Finally, Viva Dashboard, Viva View Dashboard. Alright, now that I'm here, I can click on Edit, and here I can start to edit this dashboard. So at the very bottom you can find Add a Card, and now here I'm going to type News. This is the new adaptive card released by Microsoft. It's no longer called Top News, but just News. I'm going to add a new one, and before to add a third, I'm going to reduce the size of this one to medium, and I'm going to do the same for this other one. Card size, let's set medium, and finally just a third one, always News. I'll show you in a bit why I'm adding 3 news adaptive card and medium as well for this one. And finally the last one, which would be my people adaptive card. I'm going to keep it large as size. Alright, this is now done. I'm going to place now all these 4 adaptive cards on top in the after just the My Notifications adaptive card. Let's do that. Alright, I placed now properly my cards. I have the People just under Notification, and then I have the 3 Top News adaptive card. So let's edit all this card. If I click on the pencil here for the People, there's not so much that I can do here. I can just decide the size of this card and then the audience. So I can add groups, for example, just to display this card for specific groups of people. Now, here you have the ability to search directly in the Active Directory people that are part of your organization or people that are in your organization. Just below, let me set properly this 3 news adaptive card. So I'm going now to click here on the pencil because I want to change the name, and this would be Org News, Organization News, and then the size, we have already done this. Now what I can do here is decide from which source I want to load news in this card. This is completely new. It was not allowed before with the previous version of this adaptive card. So Microsoft has developed these new features that make this adaptive card more sexy, let's say. Alright, now I can take, for example, or from this site, I'm going to take all news coming from this home site. I'm going to do this. Now in this other adaptive card, I would like to get news coming from a specific site, and this is the HR news. So I'm going then to target a specific site by selecting Select Sites option. Now here is loading the frequent sites and recent sites. I'm going now to set the global HR site, and now I'm loading the 2 articles that are there. So let me do something here. Let me change the size of this 3rd adaptive card. I'm going to set now large so we can see the different layout between sizes. Alright, now here I'm going to grab boosted news from this home site. Alright, now I have several cards which display me news, and this is pretty cool. So let me just fix here this title, because here I'm going to add highlighted news. Okay, now I can republish this dashboard, and now as you can see I have the people adaptive card here, and then I have the 3 news: org news, HR news, and highlighted news. This is how you can set up now your Viva Connections about news and using this new people adaptive card. Alright, now let's switch on Microsoft Teams, and what I can do here is just click on activity and then reopen again Microsoft Viva Connections, and now here I can see this new adaptive card coming. So let me just refresh the page. Let me check if I published this. Alright, this is published, so I should see now. Alright, now I see the new adaptive cards available here as well. So what you can do here is now, if I go on the home site of my SharePoint site, I have the new people adaptive card, and here I can start to search people. I can type, for example, Sandra, and I have here this one available, or I can search for Adele, and now I have the result here. I can click on this person and this card opens. I have the ability to chat immediately with Adele. I can send an email or I can call Adele, and here I have several and additional information. So if I click here, this open a new tab in the browser, and I can also click on open, so this will start immediately the chat with Adele. And the same for sending email or calling Adele. So you have the same user experience. Now going here, I have the 3 news report adaptive card, and here I can see all news coming from this site. I can click here and immediately, just staying in Microsoft Teams, I can jump in the news. So I can of course go back by clicking on the app and then connections. I'm back on the first welcome page. I can see my boosted news here, or HR news, for example. Here, clicking again on see all, I can see all news aggregated in this new adaptive card. Last thing that I would like to call out and mention here is the ability to use always Microsoft Teams to edit the dashboard. In fact, if I click here on this edit button, this drops me immediately in the Viva Connections dashboard. I still have Teams open, but I can work and edit the Viva Connections dashboard, so I can add new adaptive cards or I can delete existing one. So if I click on see all, the same experience, I'm going to land on the dashboard. So here I can click on edit, but I can handle Viva Connections even in Microsoft Teams. Alright, we have seen in this video new capabilities and new cards available in Viva Connections. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please consider to subscribe, like, add a comment down below, let me know what do you think about Viva Connections, these new capabilities, and what you would like to see in the future. Okay, I hope to see you next time. Bye.